Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be going through the solutions to exercise 1.3 and 1.4 of the C programming language textbook written by Brian Kernighan and Dennis Ritchie. Now, exercise 1.3 says to modify the temperature conversion program to print a heading above the table. Now, this is the program that the book is talking about. It's given inside the book, and I've just written it out beforehand. Now, this while loop is essentially what prints out the data in the table. So we need a printf statement just before it here. Now I'm going to print out FAHR, short for Fahrenheit. I'm going to leave a couple spaces, and then I'm going to print out the word Celsius. Now we also need the new line character, just so that the data is printed on the next line after the heading. And if we just save it, I'm going to compile it using the GCC compiler, and I'm going to name my output file 1-3 if I run it, and now we get the headings above the table. Now moving on to exercise 1.4, we are told to write a program to print the corresponding Celsius to Fahrenheit table. Now this program should be structurally identical to the previous one, except there's going to be slight modifications. So we're still going to have the lower bound set to 0, the upper bound set to 300, and the step increment set to 20. We're still going to have our floats, Celsius and Fahrenheit, but this time Celsius is going to be initialized to the lower value, and Fahrenheit is only going to be declared. Now we also are still going to have a while loop, but this time we're going to do it while Celsius is less than or equal to the upper bound. Now, using basic algebra, we can convert our previous equation for Celsius, or for Fahrenheit instead of Celsius, and we find that Fahrenheit equals Celsius multiplied by 9/5, and we need to make sure to put the 0.0 so that it implies that it's a float, and we add 32. Now I'm going to print out the corresponding Celsius and Fahrenheit. I'm going to make it 3 characters wide, and then I'm going to leave a couple spaces, and then here I'm going to print it 6 characters wide to 1 decimal place, and then I'm going to put my new line character, and I'm going to print out the corresponding Celsius and Fahrenheit values. And we also need to remember to increment the Celsius value by the step. Now if we save the program, compile it, and we run it, and now we get the corresponding Celsius to Fahrenheit table. And that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.